welcome back. So the last video I have on my channel, which was a couple of months ago, I believe in October, was about whether or not I was gonna do VSG, vertical sleeve gastrectomy. So I did go ahead and decide, yes, I want to do it, and I did get approved through my insurance for the sleeve. Surgery date was November 28, 2018. I'm gonna go over who and where I did it. My doctor was Dr. Brietman at Mercy Health Hospital. My highest weight was 255. My starting weight was 253. My surgery weight was 230. My current weight as of today, March 13, 2019, is 185. My goal weight, I'm not sure yet what I want my goal weight to be. I'm gonna go ahead and take my glasses off. I have a glare on it. It's bothering me. I'm pretty happy where I'm at. I'm only 5'1", so I'm pretty short. I don't really know where I want my goal weight to be yet. My first major goal weight was to get under 200 pounds, which I've made that goal within, what is it, like 3 months, going on 4 months now. I did have some complications, and I'll go over that. So I had my surgery November 28th of last year, 2018. Right after surgery, I came out. I wasn't feeling so good. I woke up, started throwing up. They're like, not to worry about that. It could be from the anesthesia. So okay, I didn't. Following day, kept throwing up. Following day, kept throwing up. Anything I would take a sip of water. I would throw it up, sip of broth, throw it up. I was just not doing very well. You know, I had my IV and everything going, so that was okay. I did the swollen test. I would swallow it and it would come right back up. Did MRI, CT scan. They're like, there's no blockage there, there's no leak. So I'm like, okay, so if there's no blockage, no leak, what's going on? I want to say I ended up staying in the hospital for about 5 days right after surgery. I can't remember whether or not he had told me that he did my stomach too tight, if that was the process. So I would have to take things slower. So I left the hospital, came home, was doing okay first, and I want to say not even a month, I had to go back into the doctor's office, and I think I actually made like 2 trips to my doctor's office, which is about a 2-minute drive from me, for liquids, because I was so dehydrated. I just could not keep anything down. I kept throwing up. So I had to make, I'm trying to think. My first emergency room was December, I believe. I ended up going to the emergency room because I was so dehydrated. I was just not doing well. So I ended up being admitted to the hospital. My doctor at this point in time ended up doing put a stent in my stomach, which would help expand the stomach, but it didn't work. I still wasn't feeling well, still throwing up, still couldn't eat. I think I was there for another 4 to 5 days, and then I was released. Came home, the same process started over again, still couldn't eat, still couldn't really drink. I ended up going back to the emergency room once again in December, I believe. But this time I was actually more worse off than the first time. I was so dehydrated, so malnourished. I lost a lot of weight within that time, and my vitals were so bad. My electrolytes were terrible. Everything was just bad. Heart rate was out of control. So how do I want to say this? The emergency room doctor called my surgeon, told him the situation, and my surgeon said, oh, okay, well, she can go home if she wants to, because I had an appointment that following, I think Friday. I went in on a Thursday, got admitted, and I told the emergency room doctor, no, I do not want to go home, something's wrong. I had this surgery since November 28th, still can't drink, still can't eat. I'm starting to get really dizzy. I can't see with my glasses on. I can't see with them off. I can barely walk. I couldn't even stand up on my own. If I would sit on the floor, I couldn't get up, like, at all. I needed assistance. Like, I just was not having it. I'm like, no, my doctor needs to figure this out. So I ended up being admitted to the hospital. And he's like, okay, we're gonna put in a bigger stent in, and then that should help expand the stomach again. But I can't remember what changed his mind about that. He came back in, I think, the same day or the day before that we were gonna do the procedure, and said he doesn't want to do the stent. He's gonna try the balloon. The balloon should help. So how he explained it was, through the endoscopy, he's gonna go down my throat and into my stomach, put a balloon in there to expand it, and then the balloon will come out immediately. It didn't stay. So I ended up in the hospital, I think staying for another I think I was there for almost 5 days again. I think on day 3 or day 4, I went in for the procedure. I had the procedure. The following day, I was to try protein shakes. I refused to drink them because while I was at home, I was drinking Premier. Couldn't handle it. It was just so sweet, and it was just too sweet for me. I would take 2 or 3 sips and I would throw it up, so I couldn't handle it. I did order a lot of chicken broth, that did help. I did try to drink some water. I found out that my stomach really likes apple juice, so I would water down the apple juice because the straight apple juice was just too sweet for me. And then it was time to be on the puree. No, I think they called it full liquid stage. So I was on some soups, and I tried this. The one the hospital offered was potato soup, but it's actually really good. Really enjoyed it. They had potato soup and chicken soup. I tried the chicken soup, couldn't stand it. Didn't like the taste. Didn't like the texture of it. So the potato soup is what I had. I think I want to say day 3 and 4 I did that, and then on day 4 and 5, excuse me. And so he came in, he asked me how I was doing, if I was keeping things down. I said yes. He said, okay, you can go now. So on day 5, I was released. I think it was actually the 24th of December. I ended up spending time Christmas with my family because I was really afraid I was going to be in the hospital for Christmas. So it's kind of bummed. But he came in. Actually, no, he called the nurse and let them know that I can be released because he was actually on vacation. So he was with his family. So he didn't want me to be in the hospital and not be with my family for Christmas. So he made sure I was keeping everything down, make sure I was getting some liquids in on my own besides the IV, which I was. So I got released. And since then, since the balloon, I've been doing well. But prior to that, not so well. And then I followed the stages. Stage 1, I was back to just liquid. But he only kept me at a week per stage. So I had to do liquid, full liquid, puree. Stage 4 was the baby food stuff, but I never actually did the baby food. What I did was just cooked regular food, and I would either puree it. On the puree stage, I stayed a lot on that potato soup that I had tried at the hospital. I really enjoyed, so I went home, Pinterest some stuff, YouTube some stuff, and I found one that I really enjoyed. So that kept me, and then I would throw like meat in there, some chicken or ham or anything that I can puree that would have a really good texture, because some of it didn't have a good texture. Like I tried the chicken soup and I pureed that, did not like the texture of, I don't know, the chicken in that particular soup. So I just stuck to the potato soup, and then I did shrimp in it, ham. For some reason I like the chicken in the potato soup but not in the chicken soup, I don't know. After that, I gradually move up stages each week as long as I was keeping things down, which I was. Let's see. Oh, I realized if I said the reason. So he said my stomach, when he did the surgery, he cut a little too much off and it made my stomach a little too tight. So that was the reason why I couldn't keep anything down. Another complication I had was, for some reason, I just had so much saliva production, like to the point where I was constantly spitting. I had a little garbage can I would carry around with me in my house. If I would go to the store, I had to carry a little garbage bag to constantly spit in. Like, I just made so much saliva, I couldn't even talk. I would just start bubbling. Sometimes I tried to keep it in my cheeks. I was just miserable with that. I did that from the day of surgery until he did the balloon. So 3 months of constantly spitting. I went to the dentist to see maybe if he said I might have had an infection in there that could have caused all that saliva. So no infection, no nothing. So when I start eating again, I call it when he fixed me because I was broken, that's when the saliva issue went away on its own. So I'm assuming it was a side effect, per se, from the surgery itself, from me probably not eating and being malnourished and dehydrated. So that's it for right now. I'll come back and do another video and maybe get some pictures of like some food I've been eating throughout this process. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below, or even suggestions. Like, I'm new, I just had my surgery, so I'm about going on 4 months now. Please leave them down below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.